In this video, I'll guide you through how to set the signing order in Docusign so your documents are signed in exactly the sequence you need. We'll walk through creating an envelope, adding multiple recipients, assigning routing order numbers, and finishing up by moving on to the next step. First, let's start by creating an envelope. In Docusign, an envelope is basically a container that holds the documents you want signed, along with information about who needs to sign them. From your Docusign dashboard, look for the option to start a new envelope, often labeled something like New or Start, and then choose to create or send an envelope. Once you're there, you'll be prompted to upload the document or documents you want to send. This can be a contract, a form, or any file that needs signatures. After uploading, check that the correct files are attached and that they're oriented properly and readable, because this is what your recipients will see. Next, you'll add multiple recipients to your envelope. This is where you tell Docusign who needs to interact with the document. In the recipients area, start by entering the first person's details. Typically, you'll choose their role, such as a signer or someone who only needs to receive a copy. Then add their name and email address. After that, add your second recipient in the same section, again selecting the appropriate role and entering their information. Continue this process for every person who needs to sign or receive the document. It's important to double check the spelling of each email address and make sure you're assigning the right role to each recipient, because this affects what they can do with the document. Once your recipients are added, you're ready to set the signing order with routing order numbers. This is the key step that tells Docusign who gets the document first, who gets it second, and so on. Next to each recipient, you'll see a field labeled something like routing order or order. The idea is simple: the lower numbers go first. So if you want one person to sign before anyone else, give them routing order number 1. If you want another person to sign after that, give them routing order number 2. You can assign the same number to multiple recipients if you want them to receive and sign the document at the same time in parallel. For example, 2 people can both have routing order 1 if it doesn't matter who signs first between them. Take a moment to think about your approval process or business workflow and set the numbers to match the order you need. After you've assigned routing order numbers to all recipients, quickly review the list from top to bottom. Make sure there are no gaps or mistakes, like a signer who should be first accidentally set as a later number. A clear, intentional routing order helps avoid confusion and delays once the envelope is sent out. When everything looks correct, click Next. This will move you to the stage where you place signature fields and other tags on your document. At this point, your signing order is already defined, so as soon as you finish tagging and send the envelope, Docusign will automatically route it according to the routing numbers you set. That's all you need to do to set the signing order in Docusign. Create your envelope, add your recipients, assign the routing order, and then move forward to finalize and send your document.